Hey guys, Jacob here again. Back with you with another video. I just want to take this channel into a kind of different pathway here. I just wanted to talk about issues to do with anxiety, and my ideas and techniques for you to live a life more fulfilled, more happy, despite the problems of anxiety you're facing at this current stage. So, I guess what I'd like to share with you today is that I've had a bad day, and I've been riding high for a quite a good long time. I had my anxiety under control, going out, meeting new people, having fun. I've had my nutrition down, had everything going good. But then just sort of today, early this morning before waking up for work, just my room was spinning. Like basically, I just had this really horrible dizziness and also just intense nausea, like I was just about to puke. My heart rate was elevated, it was like 120 beats or something like that. So I, yeah, basically, a lot of us can feel like that these kind of symptoms, these kind of sensations, kind of hits us out of nowhere. But it really doesn't actually hit us out of nowhere. Although it does feel like it does hit us out of nowhere, it really doesn't. It's because there are things going on in your life that are kind of acting as a silent killer for you in terms of ways that these things that are happening in your life are actually affecting your anxiety behind the scenes without your conscious realization. So you know uh, I had to actually think back on myself for a second today. I realized that uh, for one thing that I haven't really been sleeping very much recently. My sleep pattern has been quite irregular. I realize now that I've been going to sleep with, well, before I've been going to sleep, I've been kind of thinking about, I've been thinking thoughts of what am I doing with my life. I also start questioning things about what I'm going to achieve. How do I know I'm passionate about this and that, and second guessing myself. And this would go on till about 1 or 2 in the morning or whatever, and then before I finally get some sleep, and then I'd wake up at like 6:30 the next day, ready for work, and it's very very taxing on your body, and you don't even realize it. There's certain things that are happening in your life that you're not consciously realizing that's actually damaging. Well, not damaging, but I mean that's affecting your body. That's actually physically making you feel really really horrible. And so I started realizing that very recently I realized that actually the busyness at work has actually picked up. So I realized that I've actually been stressed out more, and stress is something that you don't actually your people are never really consciously aware of, that stress is actually happening. Secondly, to my stressful lifestyle, I've got my poor sleep habits. And thirdly to that, I've actually been pushing myself hard and going out to venues and clubs and bars to meet new women, meet new people, try to get out of my comfort zone. So I've been having this kind of this mindset on of barreling through and pushing my fear barrier and trying to barrel through that barrier. I realize that there are times where, oh yeah, I'm probably stressed out right now, but don't worry about it. Barrel through, and that's what I've been doing without really actually taking a step back and actually uh, start reflecting on what's happening in my life, or listening to what my body is telling me right now. So it will get to the point where the body will come over the mind. The body will actually say to the mind, "Hey, hey, 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 slow down," And straight away, when I woke up this morning with irregular sleep and all these sorts of things, it came. My body told me in the form of dizziness. The room was seriously spinning. stood up, and my heart rate was just like through the roof. And I felt like I was going to throw up. So I had to I had to actually just, you know, I had this debate in my mind: am I going to go to work today? Am I not? I decided not to because I knew I was going to most likely end up leaving work sick anyways. So now my message and my point to this whole kind of video, okay, is that sometimes we, run into bad days. All of us here run into bad days, okay? And when those bad days do occur, I want you to realize it and accept that it's a bad day. My message here is to let your bad day be a bad day. Let your day be a bad day, okay? Here's the reason why. If you try to make your day a good day, okay, despite what your body and your mind are telling you, you're actually resisting what it is you need to do to slow down, okay? Because when we realize that our day is a bad day, and then we suddenly think, oh, it has to be a good day, has to be a good day, has to be a good day. I need to do this, I need to do that. I need to probably clean my room, I need to I need to meditate, I need to go for a walk, I need to do this, I need to do that. That's kind of arousing the stress even further, okay? Instead of trying to complicate things and actively try to make an effort to make it a good day, instead you want to take a step back and accept what it is that's happening in your body, what it is that has been happening in your life to have brought you to this current situation. And I want you just to sit with that, okay? I sat with it today. I've actually been through anxiety issues long enough to know actually when things are actually just an anxiety issue and not a medical issue, okay? And so early this morning, it was my body was in a very, very reactive state. My body was in a very, very aroused state of anxiety, and it to anyone who's new to these problems, you might think it's a medical issue because suddenly you're dizzy, suddenly you have high heart rate. Well, no, it's because you would have had chronic dizziness, chronic problems where you've then admitted yourself to a hospital or a doctor, and then they would have performed a battery of tests on you, and they would have found something wrong, okay? If you're just waking up with problems in your body without any specific reason or cause, so you might say in your mind, it's definitely not a medical issue. It's definitely anxiety, especially if you've been known to have anxiety attacks in the past. Especially if you've had a history with anxiety, basically. So yeah, look, I mean, today, I sat with my anxiety. As I was driving to the doctor, okay, my heart was racing and then today it was 42 degrees Celsius. So I don't know what that works out to be in Fahrenheit, but well over 100 Fahrenheit. It's summertime here in Australia. It gets freaking hot. And so that was actually not doing any favors for my anxiety at all, in the slightest. As I got out of my car to get into the doctor's office, okay, my heart was going really, really, really fast against my chest. Like, I swear it was like 170 or something. It was, and I felt like I was just going to faint. And you know how you get those faint feelings when you have an anxiety attack and you feel like you're going to collapse? Well, yeah, I had that very, very strong feeling as well. But when I saw the doctor, okay, she measured my blood pressure perfectly fine. My heart rate she said she just kind of listened to my heart as I breathed in and out, and my heart rate was, she said, yeah, my heart rate was quite fast as I was there, but as she got me to breathe deeper, my heart rate actually slowed down to a normal level. my blood pressure checked out fine, my body temperature checked out fine, everything checked out normal, as always happens. And I wasn't as surprised. I was actually expecting for everything to check out normal. But the point of my visit to the doctor was obviously to get that medical certificate for work, but also to refresh my referral to see my psychologist again. So, and look, that's me being proactive about it all. Okay, that's me accepting that today is just a bad day. Sit with it being a bad day. I could have very well have tried to do all these sorts of things, like race around, like try to maybe I'm low on blood sugar. I need to eat a sandwich, or maybe I'm this and that. I could have easily fell into like going into resistance mode and trying to make it a good day, where that arouses my body and tries to stress me out more. Or, as I did, I had that option of just sitting there, knowing that it's anxiety, knowing that I've had these experiences many, 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 many times before, and that everything's going to be all good. So, look, today's still a bit of a bad day. Actually, my head's all clearing up. Things are getting better. And look, I know it's hard. I know it's very, very difficult to try to just leave it as a bad day. But I really, really want you to try to keep it a bad day. And even if it turns out good, don't try to, because of my advice saying, keep it a bad day. Obviously, I want you to have it to be a good day. So if your day ends up, becoming good, leave it to be good. Okay, but don't try to resist or try to involve yourself with activities to try to make it consciously better when you're not accepting that the problem is anxiety in the first place. And whatever you resist persists. Okay, so by the very act of trying to make your day a good day is resisting what's happening in the present moment. Okay, as I've read books from Eckhart Tolle, being in the present moment, accepting the things the way they are, and not judging it, not actually focusing, or not judging it, not allowing it to affect your emotional state or your physical state. You just stay in the present moment, accept what is, and observe the sensations in your body like a curious scientist. Eventually, those sensations will go away, and look, then your day will turn into a good day. So, whatever you resist persists. So that's all I really wanted to say. I'll keep making videos and getting them out to you on anxiety. I'll stay in touch with you guys over the course of however long I keep doing this for. I'll still keep actually answering your questions through my blog, which is anxietystation.tumblr.com, anxietystation.tumblr.com, and keep sending me messages, keep asking me questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. Massive disclaimer is that I'm not a registered or a professional clinical psychologist at all. These are just simply my ideas and techniques that's been useful to me that hopefully helps you out in your day-to-day struggles as well. Okay, cool. Have a good day, guys, wherever you are. Catch ya.